Hey there guys, welcome to Dino's Vault once again, and just as I promised, in this video I'll be giving you a detailed overview of the much talked about full color TFT panel that comes with the Duke 390. Now we all thought the first gen Duke 200 instrument panel was a modern marvel back then, but wait until you have a look at this because this one comes across as the 8th wonder of the world. Now here we have the 4 navigation buttons that help us navigate through the menu. Now before we go any further, I'd like to point out another smart feature that this bike has on offer, and that is the multifunctional high beam flasher switch. As you can see here, the switch is set to low beam by default. You can pull the switch to flash the headlight, or you can push the switch further to turn on the high beam. Now this is a really smart piece of work by KTM and is indeed very much practical and user friendly. In the home screen we have the trip meter, trip time, date, battery indicator, speedometer, odometer, tachometer, gear position indicator, fuel gauge and engine temperature. If we press the top arrow button, we get the trip 1 info, which lists out the fuel consumption, average speed, trip time and fuel range, and we get a similar info for trip 2 if we press the down arrow button. Pressing the settings or set button takes us right to the menu, as you can see here. Here we have KTM My Ride option where we can sync our mobile with this panel to take calls, listen to music, etc. I still need to pair my phone and check as to how well it works. I'll be doing a separate video for that once I get the delivery of my bike. Music streaming and playback can be controlled with the control switches on the handlebar. Then we get into the info section where we get our trip 1 and trip 2 details. And getting into the motorcycle section, we have the ABS modes here. One is to turn it off, one is for regular road conditions, and one is for supermoto mode. Now to change the mode, first you have to select the mode you prefer and hold the set button for 5 to 10 seconds for it to change. To get out of each individual settings and to get back to the main menu, you need to press the back button here. Then getting into the settings section, here we have our quick settings options. I believe we can store the settings we prefer as quick settings 1 and 2 and then directly select these options instead of setting things up each time. And finally we have the preferences section where we can set the DRL setting as to whether we want it on or off. Then we have the clock and date setting, the shift light setting, and then the Bluetooth on off setting. In the units section, we can set the distance to be calculated in kilometers or miles. Then we can set the temperature units in Celsius or Fahrenheit. Finally, the fuel consumption setting lets you choose the units for liter consumed for the last 100 kilometers, the kilometers per liter, miles per liter, etc. Also, the display color and font is likely to change as the speed increases to improve visibility at higher speeds. Well, that was about the gorgeous TFT panel that comes exclusively for the all-new 2017 Duke 390. Hope you found this video useful, and please be sure to check out my world exclusive first ride video of this bike by following the link appearing on the screen currently. Well, that's pretty much it for now. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, God bless and ride safe.